Hi there, I'm Richard Lewis and I am attempting to do my 185 second testimony challenge. I grew up in church, probably about the age of about 5 or 6, with my mum and my brother. I came away from church about 13, which is normal, I guess. A lot of kids rebel, don't they, at that age? I came back to the church. God intervened and brought me back supernaturally to the church. I didn't really know what was happening at the time, but God just moved, and I was on fire for about a year. I was just bouncing off the walls. I was just so on a high. I was so happy, and I got baptised in May 2002, sorry. And then about 6 months later, I started having health problems. I managed to get back to work, and then it came in again in early 2003, and I was diagnosed with ME. At one point, I was bedbound with ME. I remember spending a year with the curtains completely drawn and just bedbound. And I lost my 20s and to some degree a lot of my 30s in some way as well. This went on, and I gradually sort of just gave up hope, I think. Then in 2013 I got bit by a cat, my cat. He was in pain, he was dying, so that was why I ended up getting sepsis, and this developed into septic shock. I was then in an induced coma for 2.5 weeks, 2.5 weeks, with all multi-organ shutdown. I nearly didn't make it. I came through that. I then had sepsis again about 4 years later, and that knocked the stuffing out of me for about 6 months. But that was the beginning of me reaching a point where I just gave up, and I said, Lord, this is too hard. I'd already also lost a few friends as well, and I said, please take me home. And I think this was when God stepped in, was able to sort of do a deeper work in me. I then started, when I recovered, I got a hunger for His Word and theology. About 3 months after that, I then lost my half-brother, Joel, who was 21. He was at Oxford and he committed suicide. That was the most painful thing I've ever experienced, and it's changed me forever. But God met me in it in a way that I just can't fathom, just overwhelmingly so. That brought me closer to Him. And then it's led me in the last this hunger has continued, and it's led me to start to preach, and also to which is something I'd never ever would have put myself forward to do, and also to study theology and do a degree. So God has changed my life, and I think I really want to say that in those 15 years I was at a point where I could not have changed my life. Only God could have changed my life. I was powerless to do so. So to God be the glory. So that's sort of time I've got, I'm afraid. So that'll be the alarm. Thank you. Bye.